Good morning, guys. Yesterday's lecture we have seen design of IC engine component numerical on the basis of design of piston. Okay, today we'll cover the remaining part, design of connecting rod. This is the last lecture of the IC engine component. Okay, we'll see the theory part of the connecting rod, how to design the connecting rod. On the basis of the design of connecting rod, you will get one numerical for 16 marks in the examination. Okay, we'll see the numerical. With the help of given data, we will try to solve that numerical. Determine the cross section of L section of connecting rod of a single cylinder IC engine. Use the following data for the engine. Piston diameter is given 100 mm. This is denoted by the D. Mass of reciprocating part is given 2.25 kg. Mass of reciprocating, it is denoted by the MP. Length of the connecting rod, small l, is given 300 mm. Stroke length is given 125 mm. It is denoted by the capital L. Remember that length of the connecting rod is denoted by the small l and stroke length is denoted by the capital L. Then speed is given 1500 rpm. It is denoted by small n. Maximum explosion pressure, okay, maximum Pmax is given 3.5 Newton per mm square. The factor of safety FOS, or here we can write the NF value is given 7. The design of the rod material, density of the rod, rho value is given 8000 kg per meter cube. Density is nothing but mass divided by volume. Mass is given kg and volume is given in meter cube. Okay, yield stress in compression. Which stress is given? Yield stress in compression is given. It is denoted by the SYC. This is 330 Newton per mm square. Okay, and yield assume width of the section as 40 and depth as a 5t. Where is the web thickness of the I section? Okay, I section, where is the web thickness of the I section? B and H value is given 40 and HT. Okay, crank radius, you know how to calculate the crank radius. If you have given the stroke length divided by 2, then you will get the crank radius R. R is equal to 62.5 centimeter. Okay, then see this is the figure of the connecting rod we have already seen. If you have taken the cross section of the connecting rod, then you will get the B and H value. Okay, B is equal to, this is the width of the web flange, is equal to, B is equal to 40 and depth of the section H is equal to 5t. Then see, here is the cross section of the eye shown in figure. The flange thickness we are considered the 1, web thickness also we are considered the 1. Okay, then width of the flange and depth of the section is given already. Then say second, area of the cross section. How to calculate the area of the cross section? AC is equal to 2 into 40 into T into T into T plus 3 to T into T. You will get the 11 T square. This area of the cross section. Then moment of inertia of cross section. How to calculate the moment of inertia? We have seen in the SOM subject. It is IYY is equal to 1 divided by 12 BH cube or BD cube. We can say the D or H used for the depth. Okay, 1 BD cube BH cube divided by 12. Okay, minus see, this is the whole value is given, BH cube divided by 12 minus 1 divided by 12 B minus T, and B minus T is the middle section of the web, T into H minus 2T cube, bracket cube. Then if you are putting the value, then you will get the IYY is equal to 34.9167 t raised to 4 mm raised to 4. Okay, this value you can calculate with the help of moment of inertia of cross section. Okay, similar way you have to calculate the moment of inertia for IXX. Okay, then you will get the 10.9167 t raised to 4 mm raised to 4. Then radius of gyration, also we have seen all these things in the buckling of columns. Radius of gyration KYY square is equal to IYY divided by A. Moment of inertia about the section YY, and area also we have calculated. Then you will get KYY is equal to 1.7816 t mm, and KXX also if you have calculate along the section moment of inertia XX, then you will get the 0.9962 t mm. Then next, equivalent length for the both ends are hinge, then you will get the LE equivalent length is equal to LE is equal to 300 mm. Then next, maximum gas pressure Fmax, how to calculate? We have seen already, area into Pmax. Area is the D value is given, pi by 4 D square Pmax, both value is given. Put that value, you will get the Fmax is equal to 27488.94 Newton. Then buckling of the connecting rod in the plane of the rotation. Okay, NF max is equal to, we know that SYC AC divided by 1 plus alpha LE divided by KYY square bracket square. Take alpha is equal to 1 divided by the 7500. Alpha is the ranking constant we have seen in the buckling columns in second year. If you are solving that equation, then you will get the T value. Okay, T is equal to, you will get the 56.56 or 7.09. This is not possible, that's why we will choose the value T is equal to 56.56. okay, then T square is equal to 56.56, you will get the T is equal to 7.52. Then dimension of the cross section, which dimension? Flange thickness T is equal to 7.6 mm. Web thickness also same, T is equal to 7.6 mm. Then width of the flange, the relation is given, B is equal to 4T. You will get the 30.4 mm, and depth of the section H is equal to 5T. If you putting the value of T, you will get the 38 mm. Then check for the buckling in plane perpendicular to the plane of rotation. How to check that? The condition is given, some condition is given. You have to calculate the buckling load in plane perpendicular to the plane of rotation. Okay, you have to check that value FCR. It is the ratio of FCR to the Fmax. This value, NF value, okay, factor of safety, is greater than the against the buckling in plane perpendicular to the plane of rotation. Okay, then we can say the condition is safe, otherwise condition will be unsatisfied. Then how to calculate? In plane perpendicular to the plane of rotation, the connecting rod behaves like strut fixed at both the ends. Then LE is equal to 0.5 L or 1 by 2 L by 2. Okay, we know that both ends are fixed. Then you will get the 150 mm. Then KXX again 0.9962 T. Then you will get the 7.57 mm. SC is equal to 11 T square. Then you will get the 635.36 mm square. Then buckling load in the plane perpendicular to the plane rotation is, we want to use the same formula. FCR buckling load is equal to SYC into AC divided by 1 plus alpha into root divided by LE divided by KXX bracket square. If you are putting that value, then FCR you will get the 199238.36. okay, if you have taken the ratio available factor of safety against buckling in plane perpendicular to the plane of rotation is FCR divided by Fmax. then you will get the 7.25. 7.25 is greater than 7. Hence the connecting rod is safe against the buckling in plane perpendicular to the plane of rotation. Check for transverse bending stress or whippling stress. W max is equal to 2 pi into 1500 divided by 60. You will get the W max. Rho is equal to 8000. Section modulus about axis YY. Hello, YY is ZYY is equal to IYY divided by H by 2. Okay, 13.97 into 7.6 raised to cube. Then you will get the ZYY is equal to 6132.5 mm cube. Similar way, you have to calculate the sigma BW. You will get that value 7.38 Newton per mm square with the help of given formula. Then check that allowable bending stress for the connecting rod is SY divided by NF. SY value is 330 divided by 7. You will get the 47.14 Newton per mm square. Then we can say sigma BW is less than sigma BAll. The connecting rod is safe against the transverse bending stress. Guys, today we'll stop here. I have solved each and every numerical coming in last question papers. You should refer that video lecture for your further study. If you have any query, then you can contact me on my personal WhatsApp number. I will solve your problems. Thank you guys. Thank you. काय करतोय रे तू इथं कशाला थांबलेला